We're live. It is release night. 2026 Series 1. Who's excited? 2026 Series 1 baseball. We are live, ready to rip. Full hobby case. Pick your player format. These auctions all ended a couple hours ago. Thanks, guys, for joining the break. Thank you, everybody, for your quick payments. We appreciate them. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning customer, of course, welcome back. There's 100 and some odd of you in this break, so appreciate you taking the time, spending some of your Wednesday night here with me. We're live on eBay Live and YouTube for your viewing pleasure. If you have any questions over the course of the live break, just leave them down in the comments section on either one of those live channels, and I'll answer them as soon as I see them. We will run the full case. We'll do a recap at the end of all the hits, and we'll get these shipped out within a couple of business days safely and securely in bubble mailers. If you guys love Series 1, we have we have a jumbo case tomorrow night. We've got a Easter egg tin case tomorrow night. We've got cases on Sunday, Monday, all sorts of action. So save us as a seller on eBay if you want to come back and hang out again. Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube for you to watch tonight. I'm going to pop this case. We're going to get ready to get rolling. If you'd like to let me know which players you're rooting for in the live break, please do. If not, no worries. Sit back, relax, enjoy the break. A lot of cards. I would guess somewhere around an hour and a half rip time. It's been a while since I ripped a flagship hobby case. I'm guessing an hour and a half. We show every card. We ship every card. So I don't read you every single name. Never have, never will. But we show you every card. We ship you every one. If you think I miss an image variation, generally they're backwards, but if they're not, for whatever reason, you think I missed one, just let me know. I'm happy to go back. Either way, you're going to get the cards either way. All you regulars know that. We've discovered some image variations that we missed during the live break, and we always send you a message and let you know when we catch them in sorting, but it is a team game here, and there are all sorts of variations, so let me know if you think I missed one. Otherwise, let's have a crazy case. We did really well with Bum and Draft, so let's keep it going with Series 1. Sorted out where I want them. Very type A about this. Hope everybody's having a great week. Celebrating a little hump day, release day action here. Adrian Beltre, all right. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Let's have a case. Again, jumbo tomorrow night. We got some Easter eggs late night tomorrow night. But for tonight, it's all hobby. I am not one of the ones that opens all the packs and then goes through the stacks. Carson Williams, low-numbered stuff. All right. Schneeman. We're starting out with the Guardian. A lot of you guys know I'm here in Cleveland, Ohio, so... All right, Cal Raleigh, Troy Milton. Is everything backwards in hobby? All tops, Aaron Judge, Logan Webb. Are all the hits backwards, or are they throwing us some curveballs this year? What's in the box? I like that name. I love the movie Seven as well. Joe Nixon, New York Mets. The combo cards all do have a one player on the checklist, so those will, just so you know, those will go to that specific player that is named on the checklist, just for the combo cards. Kansas City Royals, we did have somebody buy all the team cards spot. Mark McGwire, I love that. It reminds me of being a kid with the throwback. I was born during the junk wax era, collected during the junk wax era. Some of my favorite cards, God, I can't even think of what they were, but they were the ones where they had the nicknames. They were super cheap rip, and the inserts were not even hard to hit. But those like Fred McGriff had Crime Dog, Mason Barnett. Maybe somebody can tell me what that product was. But that was one of my favorite products to rip as a kid. It's just, I forgot what the hell it was called. But the Crime Dog one was always one that we always pulled. Christian Campbell. That's one of the try cards. There's a nice Nick Kurtz, greatest hits, Swarming Bernabel. Pavetta. I love the design this year. I'm usually not a huge flagship design lover, but I do like this design. It's nice and clean. Luis Angel. There's Chase Burns. Throwback. Eric Lauer. No action yet. I did see kind of the print runs, and there's a guy on X that does a lot of the print runs and the kind of breakdowns and stuff. And it's like, I think I saw he said there's like 64 million of each base card or something crazy like that. That one I think goes to Freddie Peralta, but I'll double check the checklist, but each of those do actually go to one spot. Again, welcome everybody on eBay Live and YouTube. Hopefully you enjoy the break. If you don't want to sit through the whole break and you just want to check out the recap later, you can come back and do that. The video will be here as long as I am here. Jose Altuve. Sasaki. Edmund Cortez. Holy moly, we're starting out with a heavy lumber right off the rip. Clayton Kershaw there. Francisco Lindor, congrats. I've never pulled a heavy lumber in all my years of doing this. That's my first one. Heavy lumber. Francisco Lindor. Those are not easy to pull, especially at a hobby. Awesome. Awesome. Never pulled one of those. You can cross that off the list. For a while, a Mike Trout auto evaded me. Jeff Bagwell. It's a nice blast from the past for me. Tarek. Josh Young. Owen Casey. Oh, you missed a Francisco Lindor heavy lumber out of the first box. Brady House, Profiles, Mookie Betts, Yoshida. Otherwise, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing numbered, no auto or relic. So let's see what we can find. Roman Anthony, there's a relic. I jinxed it. Connor Norby, City Connect, and B. Marsh. City Connect. Again, we do a recap at the end, just so you know. Hello, Nat fan. What's up? Nito. Byron Buxton, throwback. Didier Fuentes. You got Mantle? Well, let's pull you the redemption Mantle. Could you imagine? Someone's gonna hit that card in a break. It's a really nice potential ROI on a break spot. Jorge Soler Rainbow Foil. It's a really nice ROI for, you know, a spot that'll probably go somewhere between 30 and 60 bucks in most breaks. To hit a nice $50,000 card. Be a fun one. Jonah Tong, there he is. Acosta, Trey Turner, Stevenson. Well, my name's Brian, so if you want to name one after, I'm Brian with a Y. Schlittler's in there. Manny Machado, but that would be cool. I will hold you to that. I will hold you to that. We pulled some crazy cards. I don't know if I've ever pulled a $50,000 card. I don't know. We pulled a Messi 101 Super Auto that was, people were saying it was like 30, 35K. I don't know. We pulled a couple nice ones out of Bowman Draft in the 20K range. I don't know. Alex Bregman to $399. I don't think I've ever pulled a $50,000 card. I'd like to. That's a good question. I have no idea. I bet it'll be pretty good. I mean, I can't see him sending out a shitty one. You know what I mean? I can't see him sending out like just an absolute ass one. I don't know. I would best bet it's a 5 or a 6. Yeah, I can't see him throwing an 8 out there, but I bet I could see a 5. I think a 5 would be fair. I don't know. I think it's a cool thing. By the way, just so you guys know, there's Zach Maxwell Rainbow Foil. If we were to hit a Jerry Seinfeld auto, I didn't list the Jerry Seinfeld spot because he wasn't on the checklist. If we hit a Jerry Seinfeld auto, somebody will get that in this break. I usually make it like the last card of the break, the very last card of the break. Whoever has that player will get it. But just know that if we hit a Seinfeld auto, I didn't list that spot because I didn't know he was on the checklist. Tony Hawk, I did list that spot. He was actually on the checklist. But Seinfeld is the one that I missed because, oh yeah, Wemby I did list. everyone was on the checklist. Seinfeld was one that they announced this week, and so I just let it slide. But just letting you guys know, if we were to hit a Seinfeld auto, someone will get the card, and I'll let you know during the break. Posey, Derek Jeter, that's an iconic card. Corbin Carroll and Mr. Ohtani. Very nice. Do I know that Wemby is? Yeah, I know he's on the checklist. Dodger thing, yeah, we already hit a heavy lumber, just so you know. Box 1, heavy lumber, Lindor. Box 1. It was a relic, a Norby relic in box 1, no auto. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I think he's got an auto. I think he's got an auto. You can double check the checklist. I don't know what he's in. I don't remember. I don't remember. It's like best of something. He's got an auto. He definitely has autos. All right, box 2. Let's find an auto in here. Anything crazy get pulled yet today? I saw Topps put out a post and said it's your best or whatever. I didn't see anything insane. Maybe a 1/1 Ellie was probably the coolest card I saw in the comments. 1/1 Ellie, but that's not as an insane of a card. So it could be. I did see somebody pulled like an Ohtani to 299. There's Bryce Matthews. I think he's going to be a stud. Somebody pulled an Ohtani to Trout and Vladdy 1/1s. Okay. The foil fractors, or the rainbow foils, or the supers out of the silver packs. Shanuel, 250. What's been the better format? Supers. What's been the better format, hobby or jumbo so far? The Miz 1/1 auto was just pulled. All right. Greatest hits, Machado. Jumbo. I have a jumbo case tomorrow night, guys. It's a little bit earlier. It's 10 o'clock Eastern time. I had to travel home for work today, so that's why this one was a little bit late. I usually am a 10 o'clock ripper. Most breaks are at 10 o'clock Eastern time here. Hunter Brown, rainbow foil. Just so you know, so if you're new here and you want to come back, it's a pretty laid-back channel. I don't scream and yell. There's no buzzers. We don't yell bang and boom on every single card. Our claim to fame is we chill during the breaks and we get them to you safer and faster than anybody else. There's breakers out there for everybody. That's what we do best. Oh, they for sure will. I have Easter egg cases running tomorrow night and Sunday. I have blasters Sunday and Monday. Jumbo tomorrow. And then I probably will have... I know I have a couple cases of Stadium Club next week, and I'll probably run another jumbo case or 2 of this next weekend. So if you want to hop in those breaks, save us as a seller on eBay. That way you'll know when they're live. Jumbo's live now for tomorrow. JT Realmuto Relics. So we're 2 for 2 in Relics, which is never what you want. How many autos are we seeing? 5-ish? 4 or 5 out of a hobby case? Juan Burgos. Pete Crow. Kirby Puckett. What a great card. He's such a good hitter. That's right. I love the positivity. Get him out of the way early. Will Benson. Nate Church. Sagano. Alejandro Kirk. Rainbow foil. It's a great photo right there. Bryce Matthews. Basalo. Cal Raleigh throwback, Miss Urowski. So we're seeing all the big names. I'm not sure if I've seen a Roman Anthony yet. Jake Fraley. I'm sure we have. Ohtani. Carson Willie. All the dual player cards have one player on the checklist, just so you guys know. Those cards will go to that player that is listed as the main player on the checklist. I assume it's the person who won the award. Bobby Witt Jr., B. Bello. What's going on, Travis? You got here right in time. We just got the relics out of the way. Rushing. O'Neal Cruz got the relics out of the way, although we did just hit my first heavy lumber. I've probably ripped 20 flagship cases over the years. Last few years. I didn't used to rip flagship all the time. But never, ever hit Colby Thomas. What's different about that? Why was that backwards? Why was that backwards? I don't know. Let me look. I can't see the numbers through. Gosh, I can't see the numbers either way. Anyone know if that's an image variation? It was backwards. We'll throw it on a stand and let you guys let me know. That's why we poll the audience. Ask the experts. Not sure why that was backwards. Haven't seen one backwards yet. Sometimes it's just tops being tops. Sometimes it means it was something cool. Soto. Heavy lumber is Lindor. Francisco Lindor. Ronald. A lot of backwards stuff for no reason. Yeah, I don't know if that's anything special or not, but we'll leave it up there until somebody tells me that it's not special. Cool card nonetheless. Bobby Witt Jr. Looks pretty similar to that one. Didn't seem like anything was different. What's the odds of hitting a heavy lumber and hobby? Anybody have that info offhand? Can't imagine they're very easy to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Last pack, box 2. We still got a silver pack coming. Alicia Newman, first pitch. Zach Maxwell. Big Papa, what's going on? Silver pack. Nolan Arenado, James Wood, Christian Moore, rookie. Corbin Carroll again. We already hit that Corbin Carroll in the last pack. All right. 1 in 27, 890. Jeez, oh man. Well, we'll take that as a start. We'll definitely take a heavy lumber as a starting point. All right, let's find an auto. Let's find a nice auto for somebody. Travis, you rip any of this personally today? You had to. Although maybe not. Maybe you're waiting until Thursday. I didn't get my usual message from you. Day 1. Did you just watch the recap? Couple jumbos, anything good? All Tops team, Nick Kurtz. Those look really good. Eric Lauer. Did you watch the recap or did you sit and watch a bunch of it? They pull anything crazy? Nick Gonzalez, Peyton Toll. Anything good coming out of Blasters? Rookie gold auto is nice. I didn't look to see how long they stayed, Jacob Wilson, but I know this stuff was sitting on Topps website for a while today. Usually, I kind of expected it to sell out, especially the jumbo, a little bit faster, especially because you got blowout trying to get $300 or $400 a box for it. But sealed cases were definitely on the website for a while. I don't know if they still are, but jumbo was a pretty fair price, I thought. Romy, Jonah Heim, Jack, greatest hits, Sonny Gray. Edmundo Sosa. Shanuel, Josh Young, Casey Riley, Ritter, Matty Strom. Jacob Melton. Austin Wells is in there. Jacob Wilson, Otto Kemp. It's amazing how fast these guys go from being in Bowman products to Bowman Products to flagship, man. It used to take a lot longer. D. Beavers, man. I feel like I was just pulling D. Beavers' first cards. There's Roman Anthony. Why does he have the rookie and the rookie cup? Interesting. Julio, Lennon Sosa. Tony Hawk red out of 5. That's an awesome hit. That's an awesome hit. What does Tony Hawk have? Is he a first pitch? Durbin, Agustin. Mr. Skeens. Strider. Seiya. First pitch, yeah. Matty Olson, Gavin Williams. I'll tell you what, Big Papa, I'm hoping for a Cavs-Pistons Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I'm hoping for. Be a fun series. Brian Hayes, Ellie. Cavs have been playing some inspired basketball, even without Evan Mobley and without Max Strus. Pretty much down 2 starters. Dylan Beavers. Out of 2026, and Didier Fuentes on card auto right behind it. Dylan Beavers, numbered rook. How long did they suspend the fellow who jumped, Isaiah Stewart? How long did they suspend him for jumping off the bench and throwing down? I don't think this one's anything special, so we're gonna leave that over there for now. I think it was just backwards. 7 games. I feel like they have to make a statement when you jump off the bench and jump into a fight. So I feel like that could have been worse. He was the guy, Trout, Cal Ripken Jr. He was the guy that tried to fight LeBron, right? He got a lot of heat for like literally wanting to throw down with LeBron. I like it. He's a tough dude. Ohtani, that Ohtani's got a ding in it. I'm sorry. The top, I don't know why the second card in the pack has a big dent in it, but that Ohtani does. It wasn't me when I ship it to you. Wasn't me. I'm sorry. Ronald, rainbow foil. I agree. It's a sad day today. The passing of James Vanderbeek. John Moxon from Varsity Blues. Dawson Leary. I'm 43 years old. Made me feel a little bit more human today. Seeing somebody I grew up watching pass away just a couple of years older than me. A good reminder to hug your kids. Live every day to its fullest, man. It's a wild thing to see. Somebody sent me that. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Jackson Merrill to 99. Green. It's an awesome photo. B. Marsh. I agree. I don't like the hug fest. Everybody being best friends, training with each other in the off season. I like it when everybody used to care about winning and losing. That was the best era. I grew up watching the best eras of basketball there ever were. Rafaela, Gunnar Henderson, Didier. Yankees, I think I just saw that ESPN update right as I walked in the break room. I saw Bus carrying something, and I was like, I'm going to look at this. Athletics. Is that real life? A bus with a college baseball team rolled off the highway. Jeez, oh man. Yeah, I think I saw that update, but I couldn't read it all the way through. I was like, oh, I'm sure I'll see it as soon as I get done. That's awful. That's absolutely awful. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a scary world out there. You saw that news today on LinkedIn. Yeah, it's a scary world out there, man. All you hear about is just bad stuff. I hear some positive stuff. Otto Kemp, Ozzie Smith, Kyle Teal, and Bubba Chandler auto to 299. Little silver pack special for the Bubba spot. Here we go. Nice Bubba. All right. I'll tell you what, dude. 3 boxes. I'm pretty happy. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, good one. Good one there. Good start to the case. Be pretty pleased if I would have opened those 3 boxes, actually. Let's keep it going. Again, thanks so much if you just joined us. Thanks for hanging out. Laid back channel here. Not a lot of screaming and yelling. Not a lot of screaming and yelling here. We just rip the cards. Try to get you through the break nice and in an efficient manner. Yeah, Travis, you know. I'm actually surprised you didn't. It goes against everything you do. Reed Detmers. We're going to get you one either way. Will Vest. Buxton. I've never pulled a 1-1 out of flag shooter for what it's worth. There's a guy that does it on Twitter, whatever it's called, Big Papa. He breaks down the like the hit rates in every format of every product. It's wild. I think he's trying to sell it to hobby shops now, like what his product is. But it's like slab squatch or something like that. I don't know what the hell he calls him. Slab something, slab stuff. I don't know. But I follow him just because he puts the stuff all up and it gives you an idea. But I think there's a Benintendi out of 150. I think there's like 64 million of each base card or something in the print run out of this, which is an insane number. But I mean, it's flagship. You're not collecting base rookies, especially expecting them to be rare. But some of the hit rates were actually pretty interesting. Hangers actually seem to be the worst from what I was reading. But depends what you're ripping for. Like if you're ripping for autos, I think hangers are the worst. But if you're looking for like best hit rates on golden mirrors per dollar, like he breaks it all down. Like he's a math guy, but it's really cool to read if you're trying to figure out. If you're a math guy, Matt Strom. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I think there's a world where math gets you in trouble. I think there's a world where math's really useful. I think cards is one of the. I kind of land somewhere in between, but if you're looking to figure out, and you're on a budget and you want to rip a certain amount, his stuff's pretty useful in telling you like what your best bang for your buck is. Gavin Willie. What do you mean? They have different hangers, Travis? Like retail ones and ones that they sell to the big boxes in cases? I almost got a hanger case and just ran it by player just to see.